Welcome back to Burden of Proof. When we last left off, I believe we were... Yeah, we got a trial break. Just barely got through it, now we need to investigate. Yeah, we have more investigating to do. I'm not sure exactly where we're going with this, but... Whew, that went on way too long. We did it! You did it! You saved me! You have some other people to thank as well. Miss Chloe, I'm glad you made it out all right. It's only thanks to your testimony. I don't know what we would have done without it. Another life-saving testimony from Flowers. I'm glad she was there. Apologies for getting ejected from the court, Sir Cross. Nothing to apologize for. The plan worked. If anything, I should be sorry you got banned in the first place. Hey, what about me? I helped too. It would help if I actually recapped what happened on the previous video. Yeah, Senator Vilmar set up the bomb and killed our guy. That you did. Without your dedication to the analysis, you wouldn't have found out when the victim actually died. Conrad, you're forgetting something else. And your gems saved the day. They sure did. As Vilmar took Chloe's phone. I knew you'd like it. I'm totally gonna be a DJ now. I can't believe I'm thinking this, but whether you stay as a detective... What happened to Skylar? He was let go with a warning. After all, he was being forced to cooperate. Still, his true role in all this is still a mystery. Seemed like an odd fella with a lot of stories to tell. He should have his own movie or something. Oh, I bet plenty of people would want to see that. I wouldn't be so sure. Well, with that over, I believe a proper celebration is in order. A proper celebration with no bomb threats, no terrorists, no murderers. Count me in. What's your pay? Done and done. Let's eat. Is something wrong? There's still something that bothers me. Daniel Yard was involved in one of my previous cases. I had no idea he was associated with the Zero Data. It was his first case. Do you worry that you might be connected as well? As much a part of this mysterious project as anyone by this point. I just feel like there's something bigger at stake here. If we assume Brian and Yard were working together, we can't assume that. The AI movement isn't some organization. It's an idea, and so long as that idea continues, their ideology is sound. Technology is the future, and we should embrace that. Benefits to our society are far worth the risks. I know, what I mean is, we need to all be on the same page. Yeah, like we can't go... As flawed as the human system in this game is, we can't just go hard cut over to all AI courts, because that's just going to be flawed in the opposite direction. The human courts as portrayed in this game are too human. An AI court would be not human enough. We need some kind of balance. I feel like that's what we're building towards. It's like even with having to play through that segment with Conrad and Trey, that debate over AI, when Conrad was pro courts and Hendrik Trey was actually making some good points, I feel like that's what we're... Even though I disagreed with Conrad, I feel like that's what we're heading towards, is sorta working towards some kind of balance to... Information is key. Maybe this world can be a better place if we just knew more. Anyway, we can talk more about this later. Prepare your wallet. I'm ordering the biggest meal you could ever imagine. Let's join the others then. An actual, proper, happy ending. So another case closed, another day saved. I was starting to think that we were getting pretty good at this. But I'd learn otherwise in the events that followed. The world was about to turn upside down. Before it did, however, I had one last fight left in me. The scary part wasn't what the world did to me, but what I did to the world. And so another case closed, another day saved. And as always, another case opened. Let's go straight into the final case, hell yeah. Looks like we're in a sewer. Alright. Oh. Gun. Explosion. That looks like Trey. Sword. Don't forget about that stinger at the beginning of the game before any of this started, with Conrad and the sword with a name on it that he'd blocked out of his mind. Oh. Oh no. Upside down. Alright. Tell you what, these sort of full motion sequences and the like to open each case, pretty fucking awesome. Oh. That's as soon as I heard. What happened here? It's a murder. As if we hadn't seen enough of those recently. And the victim, is it really? It's Senator Vilmar, for sure. Body is right over there. But wasn't he supposed to be tried for his crime? I thought he was in a holding cell. He was, but he escaped. Somehow. Secure, it's our justice system. Detective prisoners don't just escape in this day and age. We should have had the highest security available guarding him. There's something else. What else could possibly be more important than this? Vilmar's cellmate was Hendrik Trey. Well, that just seems like a terrible idea. What? That means Trey escaped as well. His location is unknown. I assume you already sent a search team. We did, but I doubt they'll find anything. Really starting to lose faith in our police force here? Don't worry, he'll probably do something stupid and show himself. Then we'll lock him up for good. And you'll use more locks next time. Regardless, we should check out this scene. Is there a suspect yet? Not yet. They're still tracking down leads. Which reminds me, why are you even here? Vilmar was connected in some way to the Zero data. I have a feeling this crime was related to his knowledge of the project. Well, look all you like. I'll just be over there if you need anything. Thanks, Detective. Let's get to work. Conrad, he really was killed here at an airport. Seems that way. We don't even know how he got here in the first place. This is pretty far from the holding cell. I would have thought the whole city would be on watch for him. Yes, it is strange how he escaped this far without getting caught. Let's see if we can piece together what happened here. This is a damn nice airport. Hi, Chloe. Oops. Be around here. Anything in the bin? Oh. Anything in the bin? Oh. Just checking. Alright. I still love your angry strut, Conrad. There's a hole in this gate. No, that's not just a hole. It looks like something exploded. You're right. The floor is all burnt and everything. I'll keep a record of this for later. Wow, a real explosion was here. Can you make another one? Another gate or another explosion? Chloe, please. Not the time to be playing with bombs. Alright. looks important. Ah, this looks like a hole in the floor! Conrad! And the tracks start here. This must be where the culprit entered the lobby. And how Vilmar got here. I think this leads back to the prison. Only one way to find out. Now, we're going down there, but that's... The sewers. We have no choice. The culprit definitely used this passage. You should wait for Dare. You're right. We need to finish up here before we continue. So turn to this hole once we're done. Okay, so we're definitely going for an adventure this time. I'm down for that. Walking over your blood. This is a lot of blood. I think I'm gonna be sick. It's right next to the security room. Whoever was here must have been hurt pretty bad. That is a lot of blood. Do you think it was the victim? I'm not sure, but that seems like the most likely option. Hold on a second, there's something else here. Ah, a sword, and it's covered in blood! Wait, I think... Oh, and it has some writing engraved on it. It says... Yeah. No, it can't be. I didn't hear what she said. That's... the sword. The one I... Conrad, are you okay? Has to be. So what is it doing here? Yes, I'm fine. I'll keep a note of that. Maybe it was the murder weapon. Disposed of this item 2 years ago. For it to resurface here. Not to mention... It's like it's been used in this murder. What is happening? Is it just a coincidence? No time to think about it now. I should see if there's anything else here anything else to investigate. The sword says, Raiden. Is this the security room? Look, Conrad, knives! Of course one is missing. Think the killer took it? Or maybe this time it's just unrelated. Or am I kidding? This is probably pretty important. I'll remember this for later. Alright. As you naturally have knives in your security room. Not judging. Hi there, buddy. Officer. Can't talk. Looking for a coin to throw in this fountain. Why do you bother? As you are, officer. Luggage racks? They shouldn't wander off. Dev will probably get upset if I don't investigate. That. I do love those. Little offhand fourth wall breaks when you go out of bounds. That's a gun. Hi, Chloe. Get out of the way. This is the victim. Senator Vilmar, it's really him. How did he end up in this fountain? Did he drown? Run an autopsy as we speak. One thing to note is it looks like he was wounded in the chest. Must be the source of the blood around him. But what's this other stuff? That's mud. Likely from the same source that caused these footprints. How did mud end up in this fountain? Keep a note of the state of the victim in my record. Something else. We found a pistol in this fountain. Oh, you're right. I can see it. We already ran the tests. There's no fingerprints, and the gun fired 5 shots. That's a lot of shooting. 5 shots? This case is getting more complex by the minute. Never thought the senator... Let's just find that culprit so this doesn't happen again. There are some suitcases lined up here. Conrad, do you see that? One of them is missing. Also, what's up with that floor? Those footprints go all the way to this spot. Make a note of that in my files. Okay. Looks like they started that room over there. Then go straight to the security room. Then they stop and head up here. Oh, was someone taking a mud bath? I'd certainly hope not. This is an airport. There's some reason for the one who left the footprints to come to this spot. They have taken a suitcase from here. Possibly. What else can we do? Talk to Dare. D-Dog. Detective, what can you tell us about the murder? In summary, it looks like Trey and Filmar escaped from their holding cell. They somehow made it to this lobby, and one of them died. Does that mean Trey's the culprit? Not quite. Apparently there was a witness. A witness? I haven't spoken to him myself, but from what I understand, he didn't see the crime. Then what did he see? A third party. Third party? So someone other than Vilmar and Trey was here? That's right. We're still trying to figure out the details, but we'll have it ready soon. I see. What about that gate? What happened to it? Looks like a bomb. Would someone want to blow up the front entrance? No clue, but there is something you should know. This lobby is locked down at night, and the front entrance was gated off when the crime occurred. The front entrance is blocked, and that means the bomb. Oh, one last thing. We found a bullet. A bullet from a gun? Yeah. We found a double lodged in the wall on the far end of the double lobby. We even analyzed the angle of the trajectory. Oh, fancy! Where was the shot fired from? From the security room. They really ran the numbers well to figure it out. Nice, well done. So a shot was fired from the security room. Was it the culprit? At a third party? There's too many elements in this case. I can't tell what happened. Not to worry, there's no rush. Isn't the culprit still out there? We'll figure it all out, you see? Thanks for the information, Detective. Keep me updated. Can do. Double Dare did double deepen your understanding of the double crime. Say that 5 times fast. No, I'd rather not. What else is there to see? We didn't actually find a knife. This is still the security room. That knife is still missing. We still have no clue who took it. Okay, do we have to find a knife? Bloody blood. Oh, let's look here. This window is broken. Careful that you don't step on any glass. Wonder how it ended up this way. Moreover, the glass shards are only outside the room. It means it was broken from inside. Pieces flew outwards. Ah, sequence broken. Or they used a suction cup and pulled it from outside. Somehow I doubt that. I'm telling you, suction cups are dangerous. I really don't think that's how this window was shattered. It's a blood pool. I've seen too many of those recently. And a sword. Hey, Conrad, it looks expensive. Can I keep it? Just how in the world did that sword get here? Alright. Oh, what's this? Looks just like a normal door to me. Oh, that door, huh? There's something you should know about it. Before we got here, it was locked. Locked? Yep, we unlocked it for the investigation. Wait, there's no damage to this door. How did you get it open? Oh, well, we just unlocked it. How did you get inside? Did you crawl through the window? Oh, that's right, I didn't tell you. That door locks from the outside. From the outside? Is this a security room? What kind of door planning is that? Don't ask me, I didn't build the place. That seems important. I'll keep note of that. Locks from the outside. Wow, a real locked room mystery. Oh no. Let's hope no one locks the door while I'm in there. Oh, looks like that's everything. Okay. We should inspect the sewer hatch when we're ready to move on. Into the sewer we go. Up. We're down there now. If we enter the investigation, we'll move locations, and we won't return to the lobby. Let's go. Alright, let's go down there. Ah, the ladder's all dirty. This is worse than a dumpster. Stay here if you want. Keep in mind there's a killer on the loose. You'll be all alone at the scene of the crime. On second thought, that letter doesn't look that bad. Double Dare will be there. Oh, Double Dare's coming with. Detective, let's check out where this hole leads. Double done. Officers, follow that double attorney. Double follow. Wow, nice find. There are footprints leading from here. How did you not notice it before? Ah, it's scary down here. I see something just over there. Let's check it out, but be careful. Maybe the culprit is lurking around somewhere. Conrad, I'm gonna stay by Dare. I'm by myself investigating this. You know, just from here. Where have I heard that before? Alright, let's check out what's down here. It's a very double dare kind of thing. Alright, what's down here? Mattress. The sewer theme. A suitcase. How did this get down here? Someone dropped it from up in the lobby. The question is, was it dropped by accident? Looks like there's glass in the case. Glass? Where have we seen that before? Another bloodstain. This could also be the victim's blood. 2 bloodstains. I wonder how that happened. Keep a note of that in my files. Oh, I really missed a lot down here. Yes, you did. I dig this thing. Detective, aren't you going to help? I'm helping, just from here. You do whatever you have to do. I'll be here. I'm done with everything. I should speak to Dare again. Fair enough. Oh, stuff as far as I can go. No, you just can't walk in that one. There's a lot of mud right here. Hold up, Cross. There's something interesting about that spot right there. For starters, this mud seems out of place. The big gap in the middle, so something was here before the mud was. Just keep a record of that. And footprints. There's footprints in there. Someone stepped through this mud. Wow, they really left a trail, huh? That's probably the same person who tracked mud into the lobby. Wait a minute, this isn't just a track to the mud. There's another track that goes to that spot in the middle. Right, and then that track turns around and heads back. What an odd set of clues. Keep another record of this footprint pattern. Just something else here worth looking at. It's right on that pipe. A set of handcuffs. It's definitely odd to find here. Man, I have no clue what happened here. So many random items. Next thing you know, we'll find a lint roller and a rare trading card. You call yourself a detective. That's everything. I should talk to Dare when I'm ready to continue. Wow, I get a lot of stuff. Okay. Handcuffs chained to a pole. One set heading toward the airport. The other heads toward the bridge, stops at the gap, turns back. Something was sitting in it, and then got picked up, and they turned back. Okay. Let's progress. Alright, let's wrap this up. Detective, I finished my investigation. Wow, all formal and stuff. That's the Conrad we know and love. Anyways, even with this, I'm still having a hard time piecing together what happened. I'll say, you're already 10 steps ahead of me. That's pretty sad. This is supposed to be your job. What do you do now? Now we go to my office. I need to organize the evidence and figure out our next investigation. Oh, and while you do that, I can get a new book. Glad to see this murder case is really holding your attention. I'll be here scratching my head. As you do best, Dare. Good to know. Really top-notch work you're doing here. Alright, let's head back to my office. I do really like Double Dare. He's a really good, goofy, gumshoe-like character. We're back at the bank. I believe we had to walk all this way just to find a taxi. Bank Prosperity? Chloe, what's wrong? Conrad, look. Wait a minute. That's Sarah Fletcher. Ah, Sarah. Huh? Conrad. No, don't follow me. She's running. What do we do? She's a criminal. There's no time. I'll chase after her. You get the police. The police? Tell them we found Sarah Fletcher. I think I know where she's headed. Quickly, go. The bridge. Oh, this looks familiar. Finally, cornered you. Conrad, you can't hide anymore. You'll pay for your crimes. Sure you want to go down this path? What's that supposed to mean? Try to stop me by giving the zero data to the enemy. Huh? So just let it go, Conrad. There are bigger things at stake than your personal missions. You really let your revenge put the country at risk? It's not revenge. I want to help you. I want you to be back to normal. That normal? That's what this is about? Because I've changed? You're not the Sarah Fletcher I once knew. The real you wouldn't break the law so carelessly. I thought you were like me. I thought you cared about justice. Conrad, don't you understand? I care about justice as much as you. We just go about it in different ways. That's how it is. You think you're justified because of greater good. Surely you've heard the concept. What's wrong with breaking the law if it means saving thousands of lives? How can you know thousands would be saved? There's no telling what could happen. There's other ways to save them. The simplest and most direct methods are often the most successful ones. What I'm doing is just that. She has no intention of turning herself in. Alas, I must be off now. It was a pleasure catching up with you. Not on my watch. Oh shit! Ah, where did you? Got here just in time. Conrad, I did what you asked. Chloe, you just saved the day. Woo! Ah. Give up, Fletcher. There's no escape. Officers, close in. Fine. You win. Miss Fletcher, you're under arrest for the murder of William Vilmar. Wait. Murder of Vilmar? Wait, you can't. I didn't kill him. How'd you know he was dead? Tell to the judge. We just found new evidence that links you to the crime. Take her to the holding cell and have her searched. Hold on, what makes you think she killed the senator? She's the third party, Cross. I'm sorry. I know you have hope for her, but the facts are the facts. She was the one that freed Vilmar in the first place. Now we have work to do. Let's head on back. Fletcher is the culprit? Could you really have killed Vilmar? This rate should be charged with a life sentence, or worse. We need to get the whole story, getting to the bottom of this. Oh, and I'll be your assistant. As if you weren't already. We need to find out the truth of what happened. I will not rest until the culprit is found, even if it happens to be Fletcher. Are we finally going to give in to everyone deserves a defense? Sarah, why won't you talk to us? I believe in you. You're a good person. Do you really think that? After everything I've done? I don't know what your part in all this is exactly. Sarah, I know, wouldn't give up this easily. Please, you have to tell us. You're fools. Both of you. What we face is so much greater than my crimes. Oh, well. Now please leave. I don't want to speak anymore. I'm sorry. Chloe, you go on ahead. I told you to leave, Conrad. I won't. Not when we still have things to discuss. What was this there? I already told the police. I can't remember what happened. Whether that's true or not matters little to me. What I want to know is why you're really collecting the Zero data. I already told you. No, what you told me wasn't the whole truth. You keep alluding to something greater than both of us. You're willing to sacrifice thousands of lives for your personal project. That's what scares me most. Whether you've changed so much that you're irredeemable, or you're still hiding something. Well? I have a keen mind, but it's not enough to make me talk. So I'm right. Conrad, you go to prison for a long time. For a crime I didn't commit. Regardless of how you feel about me, you of all people should know. My case goes to court, they won't give me justice. You've been a wanted criminal for some time now. It's only natural for them to fear you. Isn't right. We'll serve time for everything else I've done. If you let them pin this murder on me... I let them? You think I'm going to stop them? You're the only hope I have. Please. I don't know anyone else who could help. As far as lawyers go, I'd recommend someone who would be willing to help. Yeah, flocking. Conrad, I don't want anyone else but you. What? I don't think anyone else. I don't trust anyone else. None of those other lawyers will give me a chance. It's already set in their minds that I'm a criminal. I can convince Flocking. No, it can't be her. Huh? What does Fletcher know? Please, you have to defend me. A moment ago you wanted me to leave. What changed? I don't understand why you're so secretive now. You're different, Conrad. You saw the good in me, even now. I want to help, but... And take my case! What does it matter to you anyways? Don't you want to find out the truth? If you act as my defense attorney, you'll have full access to the crime scenes. Plus, if you lose, then you lose. Doesn't matter to you. Well... At least if it's you, then I know you'll try. I know you'll work as hard as you can to help. Please, you're my last chance. Alright, I'll take your case. You will? When this is all over, you need to tell me the whole truth. Right, I will. Thank you. Promise me. I swear, I will tell you everything once we get through this. And let's work on what we know so far. Wilmar was found dead in a fountain at the airport lobby. There was a way into the lobby through the sewers. In fact, someone left a trail of mud through the lobby that leads from the sewers. I don't know. That's alright. Let's look at the main suspects. I'm one of them. Sadly, yes. There's also Hendrik Trey. Trey was cellmates with Vilmar when they were both released. Then Trey was free to kill him. Still early to draw conclusions, but that's our best bet. See. Thank you. Need to find Chloe. Get ready for tomorrow. You'll need all the rest you can get. I will. This means a lot. It's no problem. Actually, there's one thing. Data that you stole for the Bank of Prosperity. Is it safe? It's in my apartment, but nobody can know that, Conrad. I swear I'll keep it a secret. Thank you. Just have one thing to check before Chloe and I prepare. We can do this, Sarah. I know. If there's anyone in the world I trust to do this, it's you. He really is not associated with Trey and the terrorists. So it seems. Hi. Are you sure you want to use my drones? Yes, the safest option. Right, alright. I guess you earned it for getting me out of that holding cell. I need you to send a drone to Fletcher's apartment and check if anyone is around. When the coast is clear, I'll head over there myself. I've been working on a few other things you might be interested in. How would you like to drive a car for the call of a phone? Huh? From a phone? If you set up my device at the steering wheel of any vehicle, you control the rotation by typing in the keypad of your phone. Interesting. Seems dangerous. Absurdly dangerous. Ah, the coast is clear. Already? That's right, these goggles do come in handy. Thanks for the help. So I'm safe to make sure the zero data is still at Fletcher's apartment. Finding a known criminal for a crime she might have committed. Not to mention it's Sarah. If I had known I would end up in this situation. No, this is what I have to do. My client needs me. I won't let the justice system take advantage of the innocent. Everything about the zero data, Sarah, the terrorists. All ends tomorrow. Well, okay. Order! My, what a crowd today. Oh yes, this is the trial of Miss Sarah Fletcher. Ah? Who's this? Your Honor. Ram? But... are you the new prosecutor? Yes, that would be me. I see. I don't believe we've met before. We have, Your Honor, though you may have forgotten. Conrad, is he serious? Your Honor, this is James Ram. You didn't tell me you were a prosecutor. Former prosecutor. I've decided to return from retirement. Guess there's a lot about Ram I don't know. Yeah, this is very much a federal case, so... At any rate, the counselors will be joining me once again. I look forward to your reasoning skills, Mr. Ram. Yes, get on with it. Justice is about to be served. Prosecution is ready. Very well, Mr. Cross. This is it. This is my one chance. I can prove Sarah is innocent. We plead not guilty, Your Honor. Of course, let's review the situation. I'd like the detectives to explain the scenario to the court. Dare? Detective Dare? Huh? Oh, right. What's with him all of a sudden? Did Ram reprimand him or something? The other day, 2 prisoners escaped from their holding cell. The first escapee was Senator William Vilmar. Ah yes, didn't we just hold a trial for him? That's correct, Your Honor. He was found guilty of murder, and a few other things. The second prisoner was Hendrik Trey. He's the leader of 209 Dive. That's a terrorist organization that attacked the dining hall some time ago. We believe the 2 prisoners escaped with the help of Miss Fletcher. You don't have any evidence of that. You're right, I don't. We can infer she was the culprit from later evidence. We'll get to that in due time. Please continue with your explanation. But you took the two underneath the bridge. Bridge? That's where the entrance to the sewer passage was located. Seems like at least two of them used that passage to get to the airport lobby. Why do you say that? One of them had to be the senator. Due to the state of the crime scene, we can assume he didn't actually die there. Which means his body was moved. Exactly. Someone else had to put the body in the fountain. Ergo, at least two members of the escape party used that passage. And what was the state of the crime scene? The senator's body was found in a fountain. Did the senator drown to death? Nope, we just finished the autopsy. I'll show it to the court. We determined he was stabbed by a bladed weapon in the chest. Does that mean the sword was the murder weapon? Probably. There was a big blood pool in the lobby after all. Anything else about the crime scene we should know about? Well, the entrance gate had a hole blown into it by a bomb. How did a bomb get into the airport? We have reason to believe it was smuggled in through express luggage. Express luggage? The airport has a system that allows for you to send your belongings ahead of time. Interesting. They can't bring it into the airport, of course, but they keep them safe in the lobby. I mean, might have sounded like I scoffed, but you could. It's actually a reasonable inference, sort of advancing the idea of the pre-check-in your bags. I feel like if this is a thing that would legitimately exist in real life, you'd have to like run the bags through security and then lock them up past security. That's why there was a row of suitcases by the fountain. But disbelief suspended. Back to the problem. One of the suitcases could have been concealed the item in question. If what you're saying is true, then we already know what item carried the bomb. This piece of evidence is what I'm talking about. Found a suitcase in the sewer passage. I think it's likely that this item was originally in the row of suitcases. Why was a bomb needed in the first place? Why go through all the trouble? Well, the plan was to take place at night. During night, the front gate is locked and no escape would be possible. If prisoners wanted to get outside the lobby, they'd have to get past the gate. So the bomb's purpose was to create an escape route. It seems you have all this figured out. Not quite. We still can't be sure where or how the victim died. Would it make sense that the victim died near the security room? How so? Since the evidence implies that Vilmar died near the security room. There was a pool of blood near the security room. Vilmar was stabbed right there. That would explain the blood. Wait. No, it can't be. That voice. No, but that can't be right. What? Oh shit, is this how we get our Godot? What the? What? Oh shit. Oh, hell yeah. We got swerved. You disappoint me, Conrad. My goodness, what are you doing here? Conrad, who was that? He woke up from his coma and became an FBI agent. It's Nail, but you were in a coma. Oh, please. When's the last time you checked up on me? It was over a year ago. I was released from the hospital 2 months after the poisoning. What? And why haven't I heard about this? It was covered up, of course. Very few people knew I was awake. But if you're here, then where's Ram? Conrad, don't you understand? Conrad, I just took off my jacket and my hat. I am Ram. What? I always was Ram. Ram is just an illusion after an alias. You didn't think I just retired, did you? But how? It's a wonder what a change of clothes and a little movie makeup can do. Under the identity of James Ram, I continued my investigation. There's more to this case than meets the eye. You mean the zero data? That is the key that connects these events. Oh shit. In fact, the zero data is the common thread behind everything. Everything you've done in the past 2 years. So why reveal yourself now? The conclusion of this case can determine the fate of this country. Just my average case, I guess. We know that the terrorists have 2 hard drives with the zero data. With Fletcher detained, the last one is up for grabs. We might even have it already. If that's the case, we could all be in danger. So you want to find Trey. That's why this case is so important. If we could find the terrorist leader, we could interrogate him and save us all. If you want Trey, you've come to the wrong place. This trial will determine the guilt of Sarah Fletcher. It's not an excuse for you to track down your leads. Conrad, we're wasting time. Just have Fletcher confess so we can determine the location of Trey together. He doesn't even care! Sarah's life is on the line! The defendant will do no such thing. She's innocent. I had expected more from you. Why now? Why did you hide your investigation from me? You could have told me you were Ram. I would have kept your secret. I'd considered doing that at one point. But you've just proven it would have been a mistake. You're still naive. You put too much faith in others. You weren't ready, and you still aren't. You don't have the experience. This isn't like him at all. What happened to him in the past 2 years? And you have no intention of giving up? I'll have to continue this mock trial. No, I have to face my former mentor. Why is he doing this? Why won't he listen? Right. I believe Mr. Cross has just stated that the senator was killed in the lobby. You need to repeat it, Your Honor. I remembered it the first time. Precisely because such a fact cannot be true. Isn't it? No. I find it unlikely at all that the senator perished at the airport. But why? Neil seems pretty sure of himself. Just have to keep fighting. Then where was he killed? At the bridge. I just found another blood spatter at that location. I'll add to the public record. Oh, alright. I see. Of course you do, Your Honor. It's as clear as day. The true culprit was the accused. No one else could have done it. Time we dropped a save. Just because it's been a while. There's one other. Hendrik Trey. He escaped with Vilmar. Isn't it possible that all 3 of them went to the lobby? No. Please explain yourself, Prosecutor Nail. No need to speak any more, Your Honor. I can explain it in full. I'd like to draw the court's attention to the mud patch in the sewers. Right, there were footprints in the mud. Notice that there's only one set that goes from the bridge to the airport. Right. Don't you see, Conrad? Oh, that means only one person went through the sewer passage. I mean, I feel like you could have made that mud patch bigger to make this a more convincing fact. Order. Did we discuss that there had to have been at least 2 people at the scene? You're right, Your Honor. And there were 2. And only 2. I'm not following. It's possible for Vilmar to have avoided leaving footprints. Conrad, please explain. Okay. He was already dead. Who would have left footprints if he was already dead? Dead men leave no footprints. Or what I meant to say is, he didn't walk. He was carried. Exactly. Someone carried him over the mud. With that in mind, we can assume he was already dead. What an interesting deduction you've made. Yes. Do you realize the significance of this? There's still only one set of footprints, so someone carried Vilma. Kinda hard to carry 2 people. Oh, so only 2 people went through. Indeed. The no footprints going back, so only one scenario works. The accused carried the victim through the sewer passage. You could say that. Isn't it possible someone else carried him? Would it have been Hendrik Trey? No. Make that point clear with a new piece of evidence. Thanks to a witness's written testimony, we know that. The defendant was seen at the scene of the crime. Huh? A security guard was present at the airport lobby when the event occurred. We only caught a glimpse of what happened, but it was enough. We saw Miss Fletcher leaving the lobby through the hole in the gate. Okay, we're getting spicy. Order, order. She had this testimony to the public record. Of course. Sarah was witnessed at the scene. That must be why they were so insistent on accusing her of murder. Right. Now that this fact has been established, we might as well end this trial now. What? He hasn't determined anything yet. There are pressing issues at stake here. You have no way of winning. Just give up, comrade. You lose this time. It's over. Now, this is how it's going to be. No, not going down without a fight. So you're saying that because there could have only been 2 people at the scene. That Fletcher was spotted leaving. It must have been her. Correct. Need we draw this out any longer? I'd say we prepare for a verdict. No, we're not ready for a verdict. Because there's a major hole in your argument. And what would that be? Chloe, I think you know what I'm getting at. Oh, yeah. The reason you only think 2 people were at the scene is because of the mud patch in the sewer passage, right? Well, how do we know the mud patch was always there? Oh, that does make sense. Possible a 3rd person could have passed if the mud wasn't on the ground. Do you have evidence to support your claim? Evidence? Well, look at the patch of mud again. Notice how there's a spot here that is devoid of mud. You think that something that was there is now missing? Correct. If we can find it, we should be able to detect traces of mud. Who's to say the object wasn't always there? Just because it was moved doesn't mean the mud wasn't present. Actually, I do know the mud wasn't always there. That's because I already know what was blocking the mud. Please, show us this evidence. Good question. What was blocking the mud when it was placed in the sewer pan? Oh, Vilmar. The victim was what was blocking the mud. The victim? Yes, in the fountain where the body was found. There were traces of mud. I don't quite understand. It's simple. When the mud was put on the ground, Vilmar was in the sewer passage. There's a reason why he was there. In fact, I have evidence that can explain why he was in that exact spot. Handcuffs. There was a set of handcuffs chained to a pipe right next to the mud. I think Vilmar was there because he was handcuffed. Oh, that's a really good explanation. I see. If that is true, then the mud must have been placed at the scene after Vilmar was there. Since we know Vilmar wasn't always chained to that pipe, this proves my point without a doubt. But who would want to handcuff the victim? It's obvious, Your Honor. It was the true culprit. Slow down. And who do you think this culprit is? Nail's not pulling any punches. Let's talk about the state of the crime scene. It's now possible for Vilmar, Fletcher, and Trey to have been at the lobby. I'd like to hear the prosecution's argument as to what exactly occurred there. Very well. The detective and I have prepared a statement. Conrad, just a minute ago he was convinced only 2 people went through, yet... He has a statement already prepared. He knew. He knew the flaw the whole time. He just wanted to deceive the judge. That's not how trials are supposed to work. You can't work around the truth. Dare, please take the stand. Hey, double dare, ready to give a dare and its statement. Sorry, Dee Dee, we're gonna have to save it for next video. But this is interesting so far. This is a really interesting trial so far. It feels like a really even back and forth instead of just your typical on one foot until we make a point that prosecution can't refute. This is a very fitting final trial so far. I don't know if this is I don't even know if this is going to be the only trial of the case, or how we're going to get to, obviously, the end game. This is our 5th case, and it feels like we're building up to the end. So I don't know if we're going to go Phoenix Wright style and have Case 5 be 2 separate cases. Or one long case with a trial break. Which, realistically, the only case that we've had with a trial break in it was Case 2, the Bank of Prosperity case. What if we'll have this again? It feels like the way this is going, there is potential to include enough of a shakeup to prompt another investigation. Feels right. I really like it. I really like what this has given us so far. I really like how this case is going so far, and I'm intrigued. To everyone in the comments who was predicting that Nail was going to pull a Godot, you were right. I was hoping for it. Wasn't sure how we were going to get it. I was not expecting to get it the way we did, but it makes sense. Nice. Good shit. Let's see where this goes next time, though. Until then, we're double done with this video.